Ever wonder why your relationships keep failing despite your best efforts? It's a question many of us grapple with, searching for answers in the aftermath of broken connections. It's not just bad luck. There's often a deeper, more intricate web of factors at play than we initially realize. It's easy to attribute it to incompatibility or timing, but the roots often run much deeper. Our earliest experiences, those formative years, shape how we love and connect. They lay the foundation for our attachment styles and influence the way we navigate intimacy and conflict. Childhood patterns, those ingrained ways of relating and reacting, like feeling love was conditional, dependent on performance, or meeting certain expectations, or being unheard, your voice and needs consistently dismissed or ignored, become invisible forces in our adult relationships, subtly shaping our interactions, influencing every reaction and expectation. These patterns can create a self-fulfilling prophecy, perpetuating cycles of disappointment. To break the cycle, to forge healthier and more fulfilling connections, stop blaming the last argument, the surface-level conflict that triggered the latest rupture. Instead, look at your emotional history, delve into the past experiences that have shaped your emotional landscape, and ask, what old wounds are driving my behavior? What unmet needs are fueling my reactions in the present? Imagine your emotional past as a series of nature tunnels, a complex network of pathways shaped by experience. These tunnels, often unseen, exert a powerful influence on your present. Sadness, a heavy cloak draped over your shoulders; fear, a lurking shadow that distorts reality; anxiety, carved deep within you, often beginning in childhood. These tunnels become deeply ingrained. They shape your reactions, color your perceptions, and influence your relationships. When stressed or under pressure, you instinctively retreat into these familiar tunnels, seeking the comfort of the known, even if that known is painful. In relationships, these old patterns resurface, often unexpectedly. The past bleeds into the present, creating friction and misunderstanding. A cancelled date isn't just a schedule change, it's a potential trigger. It can trigger childhood fears of abandonment, igniting a disproportionate emotional response. Your partner may not see the tunnel you're in. They lack the map to your inner world. They just see a sudden shift in your behavior, a seemingly inexplicable change in mood. Misunderstandings grow like weeds, choking the connection, and joy gives way to resentment, a bitter harvest of unmet needs. Both partners end up reacting to old ghosts, not each other, trapped by the echoes of the past, trapped in a cycle of triggers and confusion, a repetitive loop of pain and disconnection. Until you recognize these tunnels for what they are, artifacts of your past, you'll keep walking the same painful path, destined to repeat the patterns of yesterday. Love alone isn't enough. Unhealed emotional habits sabotage even the strongest bonds. Jealousy, control, and insecurity often stem from childhood wounds, not your partner's actions. One partner may try to compensate, but over time, emotional exhaustion sets in. Relationships end not because love disappears, but because carrying two emotional histories becomes too heavy. Healing starts when you stop expecting your partner to fix your past. The defenses you built to protect yourself as a child were often necessary for survival. They served a purpose, shielding you from pain and vulnerability in a world that sometimes felt unsafe. But now those same defenses can inadvertently block real intimacy. What once protected you might now be preventing you from experiencing the deep connection you crave. True change means owning your emotional patterns. It requires a willingness to look inward and acknowledge the ways in which your past experiences are shaping your present relationships. This involves connecting the dots between past and present, understanding how early wounds and unmet needs might be influencing your reactions and behaviors today. Instead of blaming your partner or yourself, share your vulnerabilities. Reveal the tender parts of yourself that long to be seen and understood. Try saying something like, "When this happens, it reminds me of old fears," or "This triggers a feeling from my past that's hard to shake." This simple act of vulnerability shifts conflict into connection, creating an opportunity for empathy and understanding. By sharing your inner world, you're making your partner an ally in healing, inviting them to support you on your journey of growth. Remember, You're not doomed to repeat the past. You have the power to break free from old patterns and create a new future for yourself and your relationships. With self-awareness, courage, and a willingness to be vulnerable, you can rewrite your story and build a relationship based on authenticity and deep connection. Real love isn't about finding the perfect person. It's not about searching for someone who will magically fix all your problems. Instead, it's about becoming the right partner, cultivating the qualities of compassion, empathy, and self-awareness within yourself. And that journey always starts with yourself, with understanding your own needs, wounds, and patterns.